COVID was something that no one expected to come. So when it came, we had to adjust everything around for the safety of the residents.
We all had to pull together and do whatever had to be done. It could have been providing a meal to people. It was often providing FaceTime calls. We had to become very creative on how we provided meaningful activities to our residents.
I think one of the most challenging moments was, working with patients' families at a distance and trying to bridge that gap for families who were not able to visit because of the crisis.
We had to not only make sure we took care of ourselves, but make sure that the residents as well was not exposed or anything. So it was pretty challenging.
Coping for me was very difficult because I'm seeing my residents getting high temperatures, O2 sats were going down, and then we had to be taking them to the hospital sometimes. So it was difficult for me.
It was emotional. We were learning together as teams. We became family and friends to all of our residents and all of our patients and to each other. And we were here together.
We have to muscle up the strength to learn all these patients need while you're still feeling, the hurt from losing the ones that you were taking care of for so many years.
Many of you were sickened by the virus. Mr. Koch lost his life. He was a talented and dependable member of our engineering staff for more than 40 years.
Robert was a very special person to me. Wartburg is a place of service, but with Robert, it was more than that. It was part of who he was at his core.
He was my teacher, he was my mentor. So he took me under his wing and he taught me everything I know till this day.
He was a role model, a great co-worker, a great mechanic, a great teacher, and also a good friend. No one can ever replace him. Mr. Koch is one of a kind.
We have shared so much over the years, and as I thought about Robert, one word kept coming to my mind, and that word was always. Always caring, always supportive, always fair.
Above all else, he was a gentleman, he was a friend, and we will miss him dearly. We plant this tree in honor of all of you who worked tirelessly throughout this pandemic, but most especially in honor of Mr. Koch. We will think fondly of him as we watch this tree grow right here in front of Wartburg's chapel.
It is really a hard time now, and you just have to do it from our heart. Whatever it is we do for the residents, do it from your heart.
I've always thought that you have to love what you do, and I do love what I do each and every day. And I think to work in healthcare, that's one of your number one priorities, and that gives good care.
We have a phenomenal team of people here. Every one of us has a part in the future of the organization.
I think we've learned a lot through this experience. We know more than we did some months ago, and we're going to get there, and there's an optimistic future ahead for us.
We have a proclamation for the nearly 700 employees who serve hundreds of people on a daily basis. Our gratitude for your service will be everlasting. We have absolute confidence that Wartburg will endure and continue our mission for another 154 years.